for Women's Day, thus the red. If you saw just a moment ago, we installed a puppy cam. That's right, because also on Super Bowl Sunday, there is Puppy Bowl. So we have a few puppies here from the East Greenwich Animal Protection League. That's right. So we're going to have a fun show today. So I'm going to hand this puppy off to Kate Nagel, who probably is going to take it home. I think Bear has a new friend. So we have a few puppies that are going to be joining us a little bit later on, including a Puppy Bowl star that's from Rhode Island. But we have another star joining us here. I'd like to say hello and welcome to comedian Ian Cunningham. Hello, Ian.
Hello. You nailed it with the star line.
Star, duh.
Yeah.
So if people don't recognize you, they may not. You are the icon, the hit, the parody Patriots king. You wrote the lyrics to Dola. You may have seen it going around on YouTube. You've also written a couple other of these parodies that have been floating around the internet. So hello, welcome. You don't have that Rhode Island mentality because you drove here from Connecticut.
Yeah, I did. And so we left about 6 hours early to beat the traffic. Yeah. And
you made it.
Yeah.
You made it. So thanks for coming today. We're live in the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Appreciate you coming here today. Talk to me a little bit about Dola. If you haven't seen it, you can go online right after we are done with GoLocal Live. But it's fantastic. It's hilarious. Talk to us a little bit about this.
Dola. I went to the UFC event in Boston, the TD Garden, with my girlfriend Angelina, and we stayed the next day. On Sunday, we walked over to McGreevy's pub, and we watched the game against the Jaguars. And Dola had this great fourth quarter, and on the way back, it just kind of there is no real reason. I don't go searching it, but it kind of was like an epiphany, and just said, I was thinking I ought to do an Dola song, and Hallelujah, Hallelujah just kind of popped into my brain. So when I got home, I wrote it Sunday. After the championship game against the Jags.
So it was that fast?
Yeah, well, I didn't have much time. I mean, we knew that. I mean, I just done a song called the Gronk Song, and it's a lot of work to put these together, from the writing to the recording to the video process, the video editing. That's the longest part. So I knew I just had to grind it out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so the song Dola, I like to say Dola.
So do I.
It's to Leonard Cohen's hit Hallelujah. And you go on, you watch the video editing is great, it's excellent. And that was kind of one of my questions is, one, how do you come up with these ideas? How do you come up with the lyrics? And then we'll get to the video editing part, because that's also kind of the best part of it.
Well, what I like to do with the lyrics is I like to tell a story, and depending, I like to imagine myself as a fan, or in Mo Brady, Mo Gronk. I actually write as if I'm Tom Brady, and there's even actually the third verse in Amendola is written as if it is Amendola. If you notice, it's I used to be a Ram before I knew you, so I changed. I moved over a little bit, but I wanted to make sense to the fan. I used to be a diehard Jet fan. Now I'm just more of a casual Jet fan. As you can see, I know
you brought my penguin out here.
This is the Galapagos penguin, and us Jet fans, we've just joined them on the endangered species list. So all you people, please, sympathy. I welcome it.
As a Seahawks fan, I can understand. We had a tough go this year. I can't quite.
I threw a little shot at the Seahawks.
I know. I saw that. I appreciate it. But I have a good sense of humor, so I don't get offended.
Well, did you like the one in Brady Pull Me Closer? You don't stroke like the Jets do?
Yeah. I did. I actually loved it. This was not your first parody video. You also had Brady Pull Me Closer to the tune of the Chainsmokers' Closer.
Right.
And then the Gronk song, which
you saw that?
To Cisco's The Thong Song.
Right.
Are the Patriots an easy target, or
they do
just
this thing,
a fun spirit?
Well, so as a Jet fan, I started Googling words in the dictionary, and I came up with a word called winning, cheering, Super Bowl rings. It was all foreign to me. So I did some research, and I found out that this team wins. And at the time, I was single, and when Gronkowski shared Mo Brady, Mo Gronk on his Facebook page, I made out with a couple 2-3 girls out in Boston, so it worked as a single guy as well.
So you saw that
basically
winning. Patriots are just winning all around.
It's like when you have to survive. I had to survive, and that's how I did it, by writing these songs about the Patriots. It works, and I've been embraced by Pats fans and Seahawk fans alike.
Oh, all right. See, there you go. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about this. How did you get the idea to start doing parodies in the first place?
I grew up listening to Weird Al Yankovic, and always loved his records. And I used to be obsessed with the Boomer and Carton show, WFAN 660 out of New York. And the Boomer and Carton show, they had a producer named Al Dukes. And Al Dukes wrote a couple of really big sport parodies about the Mets and the Jets. Usually the Mets and the Jets, the butt fumble of every joke. So he wrote a song called Lick My Hand, and a song called Beat Tom Brady, which was Tom, you know that song? She's a lady.
Yeah.
So he did Beat Tom Brady, and these are like epic songs in New York sports. So I was doing a fundraiser for the Children's Hospital New Haven, and I wanted to have Boomer Esiason sign my gear, and I actually started the Al Dukes fan club on Facebook. So Al invited me to the studio to get the autograph, and I wrote a song called Missing You, Jose Reyes, which I handed to him, and he kind of didn't even read it really, but he said, well, record it, we'll see what happens, and they played it on the radio the next day, and it blew up.
So talk to me a little bit about that, because I've seen you did a Facebook Live talking a little bit about how you've gotten a lot of support from fans, from friends, from different areas of the community, a lot of family, a lot of New England support. Talk to me a little bit about what it's been like to get support from people around the area.
Oh, well, I think it's fantastic. And I made a point about, like, Patriots.com shared it, and they have 7 million followers on their Facebook page. And that's great. I love that. Believe me. Like Barstool, David Portnoy, he called Mo Brady, Mo Gronk's song in 2016. He praised Brady Pull Me Closer, and he hated the Chainsmokers song too. And he called this Amendola song in 2018.
That's awesome.
That made my life. Dave Portnoy. That's where I'm trying to go. Barstool, by the way. Note that. So, obviously, I love getting that. But there's nothing that's more amazing and humbling than just your own family getting excited about your stuff, your friends, and seeing them share your stuff. It's just they're the ones who are going to be there in the dark times. You know what I mean? David Portnoy's not going to pick me up if I'm stranded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Patriots.com's not going to be like, all right, we need to get this Jet fan's cold and he's hungry. We got to get him a cab. You know what I mean? So.
That's a good point. Although it probably feels pretty good when you see Patriots.com sharing your stuff.
Exactly.
It feels pretty good.
It was the biggest accomplishment of my young career.
I think there's probably more coming. Talk to me a little bit about where these videos have gotten you. What are we looking at with views? Because you can see on YouTube how many, but that's just that's just a small sample. You and I were talking a minute ago. You're kind of a stats guy.
I'm a stats guy. Patriots Eye Candy Land on Facebook is up to about 1.8 million for Amendola alone, and that respectfully has about 200,000 for the Gronk song. Pats Nation is around 700,000-800,000. YouTube, it's around 100,000. So it's over 2 million for this song alone. Oh wait, it's more than that, because anyway, Amendola has around 3 million views right now as we speak.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. And Brady Pull Me Closer is about 6.5 million views altogether. And there's actually formats where it was taken down at about 800,000. So it's been reposted so many times, it's hard for me to keep track of all the stats, but I try my best.
But you're kind of a stats guy, so you're doing your best.
I'm a numbers guy. That's why I couldn't get the numbers from the ladies, so I just looked up how many hits I get on the YouTubes.
Talk to me about your relationship with the musician, because Ian Biggs is around the corner and Sarah Gonzalez is also around the corner, and they're going to be doing a live performance of Amendola in just a minute, and so we're looking forward to that. You, in the beginning of doing these parody videos in 2010, did a little bit of rapping yourself, and then you kind of transitioned to just writing the music.
Right, for other people.
Yeah. Talk to me about what the relationship has been like with you and the music.
First and foremost, Ian Biggs, all right? His first name alone says everything I need to know about him.
Ian's, right? They're great guys.
I've known Ian Biggs since day one. I was booking bands at a bar, and known Ian forever. He's friends with my brother, and he's just the nicest guy around. He's got the most talent in the whole damn town, and he wrote a song about not giving up the dream of being a musician and all that, and I really connected with that song. And it's called "Refuse to Die," by the way. Go look that up by Ian Biggs. "Refuse to Die," and I said, I want to get this guy involved in this song because I refuse to die. The Jets, they're like I said, they're extinct, but I refuse to die, and that's basically where I got the inspiration, got him involved, and it's just been a perfect team. He works so hard. He matches my level of intensity on how hard I want it, how perfect I want it. He wants it perfect. You know what I mean? So we're both like that. There's a 4-letter word I don't feel comfortable saying. So anal. He's anal about it. You know what I mean? I don't know why I don't feel comfortable saying that word.
Well, if you use it in the right context, it's okay.
Right, but for me right now it feels kind of awkward.
Okay. All right. What comes next for you? If the Pats win, are we going to do another one?
Yeah, we have an idea for another song. It might not necessarily be about the Pats, but the Pats will be referenced, of course. It's about the league, basically. I like doing the football stuff.
Yeah.
It's the most fun. And I want to continue gigging, doing some comedy shows. Maybe some of you Boston clubs, Providence clubs can hire me to maybe do a couple 2-3 jokes at your club. That'd be fun.
2 or 3. I like that. Comedy Connection is great here, so maybe you can look them up on the way out of town.
Okay.
They're fun. East Providence.
East Side?
There you go. Why not? We would love to have you back anytime, so feel free to make the trip. Rhode Islanders.
I brought a sleeping bag.
Yeah, that's what we say. You gotta pack a lunch. If you go over a bridge, you gotta pack a lunch. So I don't know how many bridges you went over, but probably a few. At least a few.
The ones that aren't on fire.
The ones that aren't on fire. Okay, everyone, please hang tight. We are going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to introduce another Ian, and Sarah Gonzalez are going to sing the parody hit to Amendola.
You didn't ask me how I met Sarah.
Oh, how'd you meet Sarah?
I met Sarah at Hooters.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. She was the most talented girl in there. She worked 3 days, now she's a big star.
Now she's a big star. And she told me that the first time she ever recorded anything was doing one of these parody songs.
Yeah.
Which, that's incredible. And she's
talent, the cream rises to the top, people.
All right, so thank you, Ian. We're going to swap things out, bring them out here so you can hear it live for yourself. Thanks so much, Ian. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
Means a lot.
Leave my penguin. We're going to keep them preserved. And penguins are coming back on the show here in a couple weeks.
Oh,
so thanks so much. We're going to move these chairs and hear a live version. Stay with us.